Yeah. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, we up in this motherfucker. New year, baby.
It's the Boom Bap Hour 2021.
Uncut, baby. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to everybody out there.
Happy New Year.
Fuck it. Don't bring that bullshit. Don't bring that bullshit in here. I'm telling y'all right now. Don't bring that shit.
Don't be trying to storm the radio station like y'all stormed the Capitol.
Always wanted to be the next podcast star? So what's the holdup? If you're looking for the easiest way to make your podcast, then listen up. Anchor gives you everything you need to make your podcast in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. And that's not all. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. And you can easily make more money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Ready for your voice to be heard across the globe? So what are you waiting for? Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, ANCHOR.FM to get started today. And they thought the black people was the ones that need to be worried about.
I mean, like at the end of the day.
Okay,
now
was crazy.
Now on the low, it's some black people probably thinking, damn, that shit look kind of sweet now. We need to go up in that bitch and get some. It's like Ice Cube and them like, oh, that shit kind of sweet. We need to take
this
the
is what it
plane
means
up
to
in
storm
there.
the Capitol or arrest the president, huh?
Because, I swear to God, they ain't shoot nobody. Oh, yeah, they did shoot one person.
Yeah, they did. They shot.
And then-
they shot like four.
Four twice.
I ain't trying to offend nobody, but it ain't no rest in peace to her because she was a
fuck that hoe.
nut-ass nigga. I
Look,
swear to God.
Ashley knew
nigga.
exactly what the hell she was doing.
Shit. Gifts in the new year.
I'm sorry.
Gifts in the new year.
She knew when she went through that goddamn window, she thought she was coming in like Navy SEAL, and that shit didn't fucking work.
You got something to wrap those gifts with?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
That
man,
motherfucking crazy, yo. I was like, oh, shit. She caught one to the neck. It was, this is bad. Because you should never cheer for nobody dying,
Fuck
right?
that.
You should never cheer for nobody dying. That's just foul, right?
It really is.
I mean,
But
I
it's
don't never
like,
cheer,
damn,
but
she
I
caught
mean,
one.
it's
Oh,
like,
too
God.
So
bad.
how he caught her ass too? She come running through the fucking window like, yeah, America, yeah.
America!
That she caught her ass quick.
So,
What about my man with the horn?
Man.
My nigga,
what the fuck is up
that's
with
my
these
dude.
ones,
My
man?
dude with the horn.
Oh my God,
I'm
there was
saying,
some
how easy
weirdos
was
up there,
it for
yo.
them to just go up? I mean, it was just so easy for them to go up in there
That's white privilege.
and make it
Plain
happen.
simple,
Of
come
course
on,
it
y'all.
was. Of course
There's
it
only
was.
one explanation: white privilege.
Absolutely, because don't let that
At his finest, too.
Man.
If that crowd was even 20% black, that shit would have
That
turned
shit
out a whole
would've
nother
been-
way.
He said 20%. So
It
actually,
wasn't even 1% black.
hey, yo,
dog.
shout out. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to the homie Topher who was out there.
Oh shit!
Who
I hope
saw?
you on the no-fly list, nut ass nigga.
They took it.
You nut ass nigga.
No comment.
Hold on.
fucking
They
comment.
took my man's song off of Spotify, The Patriots. They said, "Yo, no more of that shit.
No more of that type of talk.
No more."
You nut ass nigga.
This nut nigga said that
Oh.
none of that was really. It really wasn't a big problem. But some of these
So where's the
Black-
drop squad when you
What
need them?
wasn't a big problem?
We need the drop squad for Topher, dog.
Hold on. What wasn't a problem? I'm please
I
enlighten me.
mean, you know how black conservative
Man.
and everything is.
Wait, hold on. Did you say black conservative? I say nut ass nigga. That's what I say.
That's what they call themselves, all the black
Did you
conservatives.
say Candace Owens? I say nut ass nigga.
This shit is crazy.
These nut ass
I'm
niggas.
trying to tell you. Look, I just can't even engage in any of the people that basically like are following that rhetoric because they are so ignorant. You will never be able to.
You
say
would really get
anything
mad if you
that
really
they
follow
will never
up on that
understand
shit.
anything because they will keep coming with dumb shit, and I was like, you just are
Well,
impossible.
dog, guess
okay?
what? Guess what? This is how I feel.
Making my fucking head
Where I
hurt.
grew up at, in my environment, my nigga. When you was a nut ass nigga and you was talking that nut ass shit, somebody shut your ass the fuck up.
Today's
Somebody
episode.
shut you up. You couldn't continue to keep talking that nut ass shit around people. They was like, hey man, Keep talking that nut ass shit and see what happens to you.
Shut the fuck up, man. All that nut ass dumb shit.
Keep talking that nut ass shit and see what happens to you.
Well,
so
Topher, sorry, man. You gotta get off that
I'm
nut
not
ass
sorry
shit.
for that nigga. Fuck him, man.
Look, I'm being too modest for these niggas, man. Because it's really these niggas know it's fuck them all day.
Believe me, on that side is fuck you too.
Ah!
Don't believe it.
You right.
On that side is fuck you too.
You right.
So fuck you, nigga.
You right. I seen the niggas straight up turn for these motherfuckers. I mean, straight up turn on us for these motherfuckers. It feel like this is a freedom of speech type shit. But enough of that nut ass nigga. What's really popping, Ruby V?
Yeah, facts.
Well, 54%
Facts,
of Americans think Trump should face criminal charges. Okay, for his role.
Ooh, 50.
Only 54. I don't know.
50.
150 before this. That makes sense.
I don't know
that
what
makes
other.
sense. That
150
makes sense
trying
to
to
me.
go. Well, hold on. 150 trying to
No, he said 50%.
Oh, 54.
Yeah,
oh, I'm talking about 50 Cent.
No, not 50 Cent. God damn it.
Shout out to 50 Cent, nigga.
Oh, well, he's clowning him though. He's clowning him. I'll have more on that later. Yeah. So basically, let's see. 71% said that Trump bears full responsibility for the attack on the Capitol, and I hope they do impeach his ass so that basically, next special coming up on Lifetime, Trump fall from grace.
On Lifetime, Trump.
No, I'm just saying, you go see that shit. Trust me, I'm just calling it out. Okay. And the inauguration rehearsal was postponed due to security threats. Okay, so actually, I believe it's held today. It was supposed to be held yesterday, but they had to amp up the security, as we saw this morning on Good Morning America. They said it's 5 times the amount of who they have in like Iraq and Afghanistan. Like
yeah,
they
this
have
shit like a
times.
war, man. Come on, like why the fuck you got all these goddamn soldiers?
The national
just to elect the president. It's some wild shit.
So I'm telling y'all, it's an attack on the Capitol, and it ain't. They was the prep. Because guess what? Conspiracy theorists say these Chinese niggas is coming.
They coming for your ass. That's probably why it might not. See, this is what I'm saying. They always throw a distraction out there before something big really comes in. So who's to say that these people that actually, was storming the Capitol is not a distraction for something really big that's coming?
Well, that makes sense because everybody who was, first of all, obviously Donald Trump, he incited the whole thing. Then it was like handpicked, like it was extreme, right-wing extremists, okay, who were like very, elite people in like high offices and places, and it was like, well, where's the police? Shit, you're looking at them. They in there riding in plain clothes.
The news storming the Capitol got badges.
Exactly. They're taking selfies and shit. Come on. So again, this goes to show you that black people, they had all kind of shit planned. Man, look. They had like
no, it's telling you what we need to be thinking about. We don't need to be drug dealers. We need to be law enforcement officers.
Exactly.
That's what we need to be raising our kids to do.
Exactly.
So we can infiltrate law enforcement. And if we infiltrate that, we good.
We'll be all right.
That actually is
we'll have our peoples up in there.
Right.
Because obviously taking over the NBA doesn't do anything for black people. We took that over. We run the NBA. Taking over the NFL, we did that. But now we gotta find some new endeavors.
Nigga, we even took over the
for
Masters.
Our new generation.
We
and
even took over the Masters.
Dog, you seen the Tiger documentary?
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
After seeing it now, we're gonna get on that after that. Go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna get on that.
But that's what we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Encouraging our youth to take, because like if it's a police force and it's mainly black people, guess what? The police ain't gonna change for black people.
That's right.
It should, at least. We would hope so. You know what I'm saying?
No, in areas where you do have predominantly black police force, which is rare, but in inner cities you might see that. You know what I'm saying?
I usually see in inner cities predominantly white It'll be the opposite
the
way
force,
around.
Like, the
That's true. I might have just made a false statement
And
because
then the black
there's
ones
no way
be
we could
like
ever have
not
a predominantly
acting
black
like they
police.
on our side at all. I mean,
But like,
that's,
all right,
that's what I
because
grew up with.
they a gang, man. This is one. Them cops is one big ass gang. You talking about the illegal gang at that? They legal. They can tote they shit, do what they want to do, and shoot who they want.
They control
shoot.
crime. They don't stop it. They just control it.
They don't protect.
That's what the police are for.
Yeah, they really
Not to stop it, to control it.
Exactly.
Which is a difference. So that means that you have to allow a certain amount of it to go on.
Well, absolutely. What we watched, we were talking about when the gangs had come together and basically like, they was like, yeah, we basically, stop this, and then the police was like, we don't want y'all to fucking stop.
Rodney King.
Yeah, it's like if y'all fucking stop, we ain't got a job.
You're right.
I'm
We
not
can't
for
bust
that at
heads.
all. Remember?
Oh, you talking about that movie? It was a movie, right?
Yeah,
I
when they
forgot.
was talking about the Rodney King documentary and all of the riots and everything.
Rodney King, yeah.
And then they were talking about the police, how they, it was like, are the police in favor? Because, they said for, I think it was like a few days, whatever, they had all come together on the peace treaty and everything. And the police was like, hell no, I'm not. I would never be in support of y'all having peace. He said, because we want to have a job.
He said, you remember what they said? They said, and matter of fact, that wasn't even Rodney King. That was the 1965 riots.
Well, they also I believe they said that in regards to them gangs coming together, because I remember.
Matter of fact, no. That was
Rodney King was like, "Can we all just get along?"
That wasn't Rodney King. No, that was the riot. Because hold on, they rioted it before. I think they rioted in 1965.
Well, they rioted in 1965, absolutely. But remember, 1992 was the next one that was.
Remember the girl got killed in the store where Tupac was talking about.
Yeah, it kind of popped it off too, because they were also frustrated about that.
That popped that off. Then Rodney King died,
so it was like a snowball effect.
They said fuck that shit, and that's when the dude was like, y'all keep it up.
The little Chinese lady killed that girl.
Killed that girl in the store.
And got away with it.
Got away with this shit. You only got the judge. The judge let her off.
Let her off. Bullshit, like,
on some bullshit.
On some racism shit.
On some real. That was so racism, dog. That was so racist. That was crazy. But they said that, hey, we shouldn't worry about this shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you already know it's nothing new. It's been going on. Like over and over again. It's like the same story being replayed over and over and over and over again. It's just,
look, guess what? I was watching something last night with the crack shit, and guess what Ronald Reagan said he was going to do in 1980? Guess what Ronald Reagan said he was going to do in 1980? Guess what he said he was going to do?
What's that?
I'm going to make America great again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where Donald Trump probably got that shit from.
That's where that come from.
No, because he had a predecessor, too, that he stole it from. So what I'm saying to you is that, these motherfuckers been using these phrases throughout time. It's just that when a Democrat becomes in office, it seems like people memories be like,
who Ronald Reagan
they
is?
forgot all about that shit.
You know who Ronald Reagan is? Because you got to watch that Reagan shit, too. The Reagans. You got to watch
that's
shit.
A good documentary, too.
That's a great documentary. But you know who Ronald Reagan really is?
He's an actor from Hollywood, dog.
You know who he really is? It's, like I said, history repeats itself. He ain't nothing but a smooth, swagged out Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah. Big facts.
I mean, when you watch this Reagan shit.
They're not even smoothed out. Keep that. No, let's keep it real.
He's a little smooth.
He's a little demeanor than this motherfucker.
To who, though?
Nah.
All I can say
Listen, what I mean by that, because he's an actor.
Right.
So he knows how to, he know how to act.
Right.
So his demeanor was
act like a president.
He knew how to act like a president.
Okay.
When it was time to act like a president, but he was dumb as shit. And so he was a little, to me, he was just a little more smooth.
Y'all don't remember, right? Reagan got banged out, too.
Oh,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it was going to bang
got banged out.
You know, until I actually watched.
Reagan is the Antichrist. You talking about conspiracy shit. They said that nigga name add up to 666, nigga.
I didn't know he had actually got hit. I thought that he just got shot.
Nah, that nigga got hit.
No,
I did not know that.
It was them.
No, he got hit up.
He was going to die. Well...
You know the conspiracy did say that shit
about the other dude died. The
dude that shot him, right?
security dude
the security
who caught the bullet in the head.
Yeah.
Jim Brady.
Well,
And
That's fucked up, man.
It's not fucked up, man. Stop it.
I mean,
How
I'm
can
just,
we cannot have sympathy for this shit.
Well,
I don't
look,
have
but you
sympathy for
also
none of
came
these
and brought
niggas.
All
crack
of these
into our
motherfuckers
neighborhood.
say,
Reagan,
listen
let me
to
tell you
me.
something.